Ecstasy. How for inside Tatum, the population they celebrate as we then open the road where they lead for inside Campbell. This road would then block this road for a while now, for close to 4 years. Good morning, fellow Ambazonians. Good morning. Today, na Monday, Country Sunday, number 7 day for this number 3 month for this 2022. My name is Capo Daniel, the Deputy Defense Chief of the Ambazonian Defense Forces, the Ambazonian Governing Council, aka Sense Pass King. Una welcome for another episode of our daily podcast for Una, a program where we provide Una information from the Ambazonian War Council and critical information towards the liberation of Ambazonia. We present the truth and fact-based information and analysis for our people them through these programs. We start with the great news from Kumbu Cambe Road, Odan reopen for Tatum to Cambe after these 4 years of war. The reasons of this na because of the blockade for Cambe Center, where they host one of the biggest La République du Cameroon, their military base for inside our territory and for particularly for the Savannah State. The center for inside Cambe, it can be in a place where La République du Cameroon it pump in money, physical cash, for corrupt the soul of our people for Cambe, for use them like a propaganda area, just like how they use Victoria for the most part, because they get huge presence of colonial terrorist forces them for day. Now also the reason why we Ngala Gerard, the black leg we did for inside Cambe, it be very crucial for Paul Biya. He plan and a roadmap for keep Ambazonians as a subjugated people under La République du Cameroon, who will implement this policy for the blockade, for send a message for the center for Cambe, because not be all place for inside Wimbum land for Cambe, where La République then get that influence through corruption and intimidation. But we will send a message for Cambe Center. For the while, we will see how the colonial SDO for day it target the civilian them, despite the fact say they don't use a lot of corruption, intimidation for punish our people for day and undermine their liberation efforts, especially the ghost town, the boycott of Cameroon government schools, and many other things. Would want to thank the fighters and the population for the way they done the appeal and we done the discuss on way who fit undermine and work together for end Cameroon occupation for inside particularly Cambe Center. Today we then finally be capable for open this road thanks to the relative peace and reconciliation between our forces them and the splinter warrior group under General Mad Dog would then be able for bring an environment where if we put measures, say each time we motor they go there, if we check them for make sure say me they need to carry money, I mean they need to carry na people the way they come from Yaoundé for can corrupt the people from Cambe Center. We go see the make sure say if any person where he come off for Cambe, he come from outside, he want enter for Cambe, we go see make sure say we check them, and if you enter for Cambe, you can do propaganda video for La République or participate for any colonialist events. We will make sure say you will be arrested. So me the population then be aware. Me La République no can use them again, and the feel say they go pass, go free. We go make sure so we go check every single passenger where they enter in and out for Cambe. We go check every motor where they enter in and out of Central for Cambe. While for the great state of Ndian, La République du Cameroon, they feel the pain of the neutralization for their chief terrorists, the deal and the unelected mayor for Kondo Titi, as Paul Biya himself, he done send their colonial governor, Okara Bilai, and their two general them, the one for army and the one for their terrorist gendarmes made them come for inside Kondo Titi for can see which way it happened.
Climbing down from a military helicopter with a notebook in his hand, Bernard Okaliabila is sent by President Paul Biya to a Kondo Titi subdivision. The divisional officer for the said division, Abolua Timote, was ambushed and killed on this ura with 5 others. The President of the Republic wants answers, and Governor Bernard Okaliabila is in the Kondo Titi subdivision to ask the necessary questions and report back. And upon his arrival, the Southwest Governor went straight into the meeting at the 21st Bafuma Command Post, where he exchanged with the security forces on the ground for over an hour.
So the colonial governor, he come for day, he come meet up na the military people and handpick CPDM people the way they dey for inside a Kondo Titi. Say Paul Biya and send them, they can find out what will happen after they done neutralize their chief terrorist them. These people them, they no be report for Paul Biya when the people for inside Kondo Titi then deny for elect. They no be report for Paul Biya when the population they be rise up for talks to the no one political participation and the one for withdraw for inside La Republic. They no be inform Mr. Paul Biya the time we military then come, they arrest youths them. 6 of them record video of them before they execute them, simply because they're not relative for self-defense volunteer forces them for inside Kondo Titi. They no be report for Paul Biya when they become capture a pastor, publicly display, interview, finish, execute, display body for video, for send a message say they fight na against Ambazonia. Paul Biya in need for understand, say the population it don't reject La Republic to Cameroon. They don't want anything to do with them, and no matter how long it takes, no matter how much military them put on for ground, our population go continue for the collaborate with our forces them for eliminate the threat and the occupation of La Republic in our country.
With the questions now asked and notes taken, the message of the head of state was revealed to the population.
The head of state and all his government are there, behind the population of Kondo Titi. All the means will be put in place to neutralize those who want to destabilize Jan Division, to tell them that they should continue to collaborate with the authority of the state and to believe in the head of state.
To the 2 generals, full action is on the way, but begged on the people of the Kondo Titi to play their own role by collaborating.
That's the time for us to make the decision. Should I keep quiet and see how atrocities still continue, or should I try to involve myself to make things definitely change?
The last voice that the colonial general for La Republic will come for day. They need for understand, say the population in Oba collaborate with them for 5 years, not be today where they go start collaborate with them. The message from the population is clear. Their youth will continue to attack La Republic until they withdraw their occupation of Ambazonian land. La Republic have no legitimacy in our land, and we will continue to resist their rule and battle them until the last Cameroon military person is booted out of Ambazonian territory. La Republic, they come, they promise for put measure. We want ask them, say that measure now for protect their imposter them, their unelected mayor and their colonial administrator or for protect our population. For the most part, their military day for day now for protect their own representative them for gain a semblance of legitimacy for continue for the exploit our resources. Cameroon occupation forces are responsible for the killing of over 30,000 innocent Ambazonians. The same Okaliabila we don't call our citizens rats and cockroaches. We don't send documents for drive our people into Biafra land. Me they understand say our people are not stupid. We want separation. We want outright independence from La Republic to Cameroon. We go want to bring for the general public the knowledge. Say one Ambazonian fighter, Colonel Mbanga, we dey for my naidi control the area for my 30 for inside below Menchum. It don't fall with a lot of it forces them. That place we get about 30 forces according to our information, where they operate for inside We don't distress for our population and our general on the ground, General Efang, he done distress, say make Ambazonian forces them, especially the IG, ARF, make the needy set up roadblocks for the sole purpose of collecting money. We don't ban them within our forces, and we always insist for preach for our people. We hope those way they claim for get responsibility over those forces, that they actually know which way they do, and they try to advise them. We don't put out several statements, and we don't reach out for the soldier them for below Menchum, for inform them and educate them on the same. And we try our best for make sure say this practice them is stop, as we put engage with other forces for put into measure. Which way it happen? For inside my 30, we put them so that make it be a lesson for all Ambazonian forces, as collectively this one a struggle for all we. This practice na practice we need to reflect the will and aspiration of our people, and our people they no like up at all. It be counterproductive when you set up roadblocks purposely for the collect money for passenger them. It then they go on for a very long time. We don't advise Colonel Mbanga, by ever here. Unfortunately, na a big blow for we say an Ambazonian force it don't fall with most of the groups them. So if any of the contact anybody, me try to verify for make sure say those people then actually forces them for the. So wait till it done happen, I'll put them me people they don't understand. They run the collect road, they run the put roadblock for the collect money for motor them, where they come through for womb from Bamenda, and they collect money even for passenger them. We know one of the things and how they try for pressure and make. We hope say all the restoration forces go stop that practice for the collect money for simple passenger them. Passenger if they donate money if them will, but you know ever need for be a requirement each time we motor they pass. Forces them for day, they don't be only for my 30 day. Na place where all man knows that they can't stand for day. The day for place where be very predictable. Every time they hear sound for motor, they run come for road, can't stop motor. They need to care what and how they come. Repeated things, steady trend will be easy for predict them. Just for hillocks alone, for pass for that road, they be charged 50,000, which is excessive. For mere Kameyong, they ask 100,000 for buy road. Timpa the way they carry sand from Bunsi, they pay money too. So we then they talk about fairness. We then they talk about meetings and be excessive. From information we gather, the military then come out from womb, then come, then take motor for civilian them. They take two motor, then they for two motor, then put one way na motor with civilian. They they go in front in a convoy for three. That way the boy then come out for can stop the motor, then come out and catch them for day we hand. Take them in and go show place where their general stay there. Then go enter for house movie, yeah, girlfriend for house, drag them, bring them for road, shoot them for execute them for mere road, throw their die body for road. Over 5 of his soldiers they will be executed in similar manner, and the Republic be go away with several of them. They don't take them, bring them for inside a Bafut airport. The same group, I will just put this one because we not go with me. The same thing can happen. We not say go up, count down those the Mariantas, the Anus, and all those people where they claim say they didn't for IG. They not already know what it happen. So we talk so that me help them. For us to talk, for the boy then two they stand for Bafut day for PSS, Bafut for front PSS, Bafut they do exactly the same thing. Every single day, every passenger knows say they when they come for the motor can stop, they will run can block motor, collect money, you must pay. The general number say if for outside, we all driver they know. When I know say Cameroon military too, you know. You collect money for passenger them, if they no pay money, the one can reach your day, they go hold you 6 money. As I talk for now, Cameroon military then get this information because we don't already here. They want to replicate the same thing for opposite PSS for Bafut for day. So me all the soldiers then take note. When would they put out those instructions, would they send out those advice now for the protection of those soldiers then. Now for help them, make them be effective. It be counterproductive anytime where you get excesses and anytime where you act in a way you the population need like them. The population is not going to collaborate, because if the population be the collaborate, the driver they be the respect the soldier them. The Republic Novo come right for whom they drive motor they come where they never get the intelligence So it be very important, make all soldiers for ground, they follow our code of conduct. This code of conduct, it never just be drawn by bureaucrats, it can be drawn with the help of our command structure for ground, with the civilian, they help the transitional authority for put in place. Thing will be fair for all man. There is also a similar issue concerning petrol, right from the Atlantic states, Manfred side, all to Bamenda area. We will also put out the same information in a separate episode, so that make together our people then we get a common sense of code and expectation, and hopefully it will change the conduct of all forces then for ground. I want to thank our civilian for inside the great state of Fako, for our people for Victoria, for the quick response for information about the unelected mayor of La Republic. Idan put them for inside Victoria. Would hear say no be even the one that way they be voting. Na Paul Biya appoints a so-called mayor. Mayor is supposed to be a person where they be elected by the people, it be chosen by the people, it represent the people. But no be only say our people they no vote this regime and this current councillor them for inside Victoria. Now even the chance for them for re-elect the unelected official them for re-elect another unelected mayor. Now you on the SSP same person out of their list and not even their choice. So make our people then know say this person a legitimate person for RSC. We thank them for provide the information, and would want for tell this unelected mayor and all unelected mayor say me then learn from the fate of the unelected mayor for Ekondo Titi. Now the same thing way they know what I mean. Anything will happen, me then take on the way we did. For inside Bamenda, we still anticipate the operation them for La Republic in over finish for the. So with the talk say make people then be vigilant. Would want thanks also the buffaloes for carrying out an attack against that particular convoy we come up for go do that operation for where they can pick up the soldier where then go do operation for inside my 30 day. They attack those vehicles. There are casualties. We not get a very clear picture, but we want thank Grandpa for Bali for that good job. So I go on for still reiterate. Paul Mbole, a former we Paul Biya Putti as an elected mayor for Victoria. We still continue for demand for information and people the way they be capable for neutralize this falsehood, this impostor. Now a top priority, and anybody way go feel really help for provide actionable intelligence or be capable for carrying out such actions could be heavily rewarded. We're going to prepare a special episode in vis-a-vis the lost word and get them today for Lower Menchum, and we call on all our forces them for remain vigilant and for our population for continue for the provide intelligence and for the bring up issues as they arise so that it will be handled appropriately. We end with joy with our people inside liberated area. As motor the circulation it go to increase, trading it go to increase. So we go see you now shortly with another episode for bringing information, analysis, and the way forward as we move forward. Great progress then that be for diplomatic side as well. I think we'll have an interview with our top official, our Secretary of State, Mr. Larry Ayamba. God bless you. Capo Daniel, signing off.